Uncle Lucky here, and welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Quiz and Art News. Today we're going to talk about Funko Pops. You guys love the Funko Pops? Everybody loves the Funko Pops. They're just so adorable. Well, they're launching a whole bunch of them today, I believe it is. The Batman vs. Superman. Now, they've already had some come out, but now it's going to be kind of a bigger lineup. They've got Wonder Woman, who looks really cool. Aquaman, who looks really cool also. The Superman Soldier, not sure exactly what their part is, but more intriguing is the last one that they're launching is called Nightmare Batman. Now, as you can see here in the picture, Nightmare Batman, he's in a trench coat with the goggles on, the bat mask or whatever, but it's kind of more interesting to me the name of the character. There's been a lot of speculation, you know, from people who have been watching the commercials and all the things coming out for Batman vs. Superman, that him in the trench coat with the goggles and he's out in some weird desert region or whatever, and he's killing people, snapping necks, and there's all this carnage and mayhem going on around him that kind of gives something away if you really think about it, because they named him right there, Nightmare Batman, so it has probably got nothing to do with the plot of the movie. It's a nightmare that apparently somebody's having, I would imagine, maybe Batman, I don't know. Kind of gives something away though. Just me. Next up, we've got Kevin Smith. How many Kevin Smith fans we got out there? I'm a pretty big fan. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite Kevin Smith movie is Mallrats. I grew up in that time frame. It was the mid-90s, you know. I was still finding my way, but me and my friends used to love to go to the mall, and that movie did it for me as a Kevin Smith fan. I love a lot of his other work, but Mallrats is the one. Now, it's been announced that Kevin Smith will be directing an episode of The Flash in May. That is really big news. That is super cool. To have somebody like Kevin Smith at the helm, that's awesome. I'm interested to see how that episode turns out. There was a panel at the Television Critics Association, that would be the TCA, into which the executive producer was asked about Kevin Smith's part. Executive producer Andrew Kitchberg said, "I literally got a phone call from an agent saying that Kevin Smith's favorite show is The Flash, and if there was an episode for him. And the answer was yes. It was really that simple. I didn't know him personally, I've just been such a huge fan of his work." So that is really good news. It's going to be good to see Kevin Smith doing this. He's all over the place. He's just got so many different projects that go on, but that gives a little bit more credence to the TV show and the CW in general, that they would be willing to bring in somebody like Kevin Smith to direct the show. That's awesome. And finally, in very sad news today, David Bowie has passed away at 69 from an 18-month battle with cancer. The actor/musician was very well known. A lot of people knew him pretty well as the Goblin King from Labyrinth. I always thought that was interesting because he had such a huge career doing other things. You know, doing his persona as Ziggy Stardust, moving into acting. He's done quite a bit of stuff. I can say I wasn't the hugest David Bowie fan on earth, but I did see the man in concert, and it was a phenomenal show. He was headlining with 9 Inch Nails at the time, and it was a really good show. It was a lot of fun. He came out dressed in all white with a huge white overcoat. Everybody else standing around him dressed in black, singing Closer. That was really cool. That's something I will always remember. It was a really good show, and David Bowie definitely will be missed.